We got the guys in Vattica. Welcome.
Hey.
Can you guys introduce yourselves?
I am Joey Jane, and I play the bass in Vattica.
I'm Alexander, I sing and play guitar.
My name is Prentice, and I play the drums.
Okay, you guys are here now, back here on Sunset Strip. A special night going on. Can you tell us what you guys are doing here tonight at the Viper Room?
We're playing a show.
Yes, and it's a great show because you guys recently been signed now with, gotta talk about it. Another Century, awesome.
Records, yeah.
New imprint on Century.
Show, it's Another Century show.
Yes, yes.
With our label mates, 9 Electric, Awaken the Empire, and Exo Stereo.
This is great.
That's great.
Yeah.
I remembered something.
This is exciting now. Okay, so how is it now being signed with Another Century? How was it when you guys got that first news and everything?
Oh, it's great. They've been really cool. Actually, when we got the news, we were walking out of Target getting cat litter, and I checked my phone, and I was like, oh, hey guys, we got signed.
It was very nonchalant. I'm holding this big old bag of cat litter, and he says that, and Joe and I looked at each other like, what did you just say?
Yeah, what did he say? The funniest part of the story is they don't have cats. We just like to munch on the litter.
That is very cool. That just to hear those words, and everything, and know your hard work has paid off. Yeah. So, I mean, literally, you guys are a hard-working band.
Well, that's the thing is, just because you get signed, like that's when the work starts. When you start as a band, you're basically negative numbers, and you're working all the way to get to zero. Getting signed 0, then you have to build from there. So then you have the resources to have a shot at it, right? But it's funny. People will talk to you like, "Oh, dude, it must be great now." And it's like, yeah, now we can work. Like
exactly. Now's when the real work starts.
Yeah, that's something that he said, which I always, when I remember him saying it, is, isn't it funny that being a musician, all you really want is just the tools to be able to do your job.
Yeah.
Which in any other profession is.
If you're like a plumber, listen, Mom, I want to be a plumber. Well, you better have a backup plan. Well, I'm going to be a carpenter, but someday I'll be able to change those pipes. Well, first, I need to be able to afford my own pipes. I'm working my way up. I've got a ratchet set right now. Hopefully I can get a pipe sponsorship. And
exactly.
Once I do. It's ridiculous.
It will happen
like the
one
idea
day.
of being a really successful musician is you have instruments, so you can do your job, and you can go play a show, right? Like it's funny.
And the other part is actually trying to get everybody back out to the live shows. That's something really important that we can't stress enough, is that, everybody talks about going, oh, you listen to music, new bands and stuff, but they got to get out and come see the live experience.
That used to be the hardest thing.
Well, I think that, in this day and age, especially we live in one of the richest countries in the world, one of the 4 or 5 industrialized nations, that there's so many alternatives to going out, even to the movies, going out and doing a thing. You can just literally stay at home and do it. So to get people to come to a live event, you have to offer something other than
bring back the rock show and everything.
So we try to have the most energetic and epic show that we can provide.
Yeah, think of like Magic Mike.
He doesn't wear a shirt the whole time. I was
thinking about going no pants tonight, but I'm not sure.
So we never know what's going to happen at a show. So you got to get to a show.
That's why they go.
We offer something different. Yeah.
Now, what's going on after this show? What are you guys doing? What do you guys have planned after this show?
See that? We're waiting on.
Well, there's going to be a little something called loading our gear. Yeah.
Still got to do that.
I think there's some party later tonight. There's always an after party. Our
Shimon is like a plan.
Yeah, what's ahead for you guys after that?
Oh, I thought you meant literally this evening.
I was planning on getting to bed about 3 a.m. That's as far as we can go.
Taco Bell's open late night now, so.
Volcano nachos.
Not a joke.
Well, we just shot, and our music video for our song "Run Baby" just came out. The performance version's out now, and then we're in the middle of editing the film version. It's like a 8 to 10 minute short film, and that should be out in about a month or something.
Hopefully about a month. There's fighting, there's sexual stuff.
Who did the?
We do everything.
You guys do it yourself. Wow.
Because kind of our whole thing is DIY because we have to, and now that we have help, we're so used to doing it ourselves that they're like, well, if you can do it, why should we pay somebody else to do it? So.
And you guys like to have your hand on everything too, because that's the most important part of it, is maintaining your honesty and
integrity. Better than us.
Exactly. And you guys know what comes out.
We've had work with other people that made our music videos for us.
Yeah.
And we ended up spending the money, and it didn't turn out the way that we try to relay that. So we're like, you know what? Let's just buy a camera. Let's get the lighting gear. Let's get everything, and we'll just do it ourselves. Because
That's very cool.
everything works.
To do it. If you're a plumber, you can fix your own pipes in your house.
Practice. That would be band practice if you're a
That would be band practice, right?
Effie, clog the toilet so I can get some practice in here. Come on now.
Get some practice going on.
Effie?
Effie, that's the be if you're a plumber, it'd be your wife's name.
His wife's name's Effie.
It's one of those
Listen,
old
Effie.
19th century names. Effie.
Effie?
Come on, get the old girl down here. Let's go.
Not Mabel? No?
Mabel's her mom. It's
Got
like
it.
Effie.
Mabel had Effie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Now tell us, with everything going on with the music scene today out here, everybody keeps talking about, like the Sunset Strip with House of Blues closing down and everything relocating. What do you take from it out here to keep it live and going? I mean, because you guys are out here playing a rock show, which is awesome on a Tuesday night. I mean, that's special,
It's gonna be a good one.
So what do you guys think about it being out here? Do you feel that it's starting to come back a little bit as well?
no.
Yeah.
I think
That's good. That's good.
I think that in general, live entertainment is becoming like you're either really amateur or you're really good, and there's not a lot of space in between anymore because clubs want to be able to have a guarantee of making their money. So either you have huge headliner or you have local show where they are depending on like the bar or whatever. So the idea that like with House of Blues closing, from a corporate standpoint, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You can put a hotel in here. You can generate more money than even just the shows that are coming in there. And unfortunately, in our society, money is the bottom line with everything. So art is always second place. You see that happening with movies too. The studios are making blockbusters more and more because they say they can analyze it like on a spreadsheet. I spend this much, and there'll be this much return. That's a much safer bet than some like indie art house David Lynch film that like no one knows if it's going to be a hit or not. So you see that kind of mindset, that corporate mindset represented in all aspects of the art world, especially when it comes to any kind of like major push behind it.
Focusing
because the
on
people that are pushing it are the people with the money, and the people with the money want to see return on the money. So it's kind of a long answer, but I think that the real music scene is and has always been that kid in their garage, starting for the first time. That's how we all started, like falling in love with your instrument and the experience of playing music with other people. And then you have to try and hold on to that as you go through all the shit that you have to go through until you can get to a point where then you can do it for other people.
I'm happy that at least we caught the tail end of it, if nothing else at all, because this is like, especially for a city like this and the Sunset Strip and all its glory of what it is, as you see it just lessening and lessening and lessening until it's gonna eventually, sometime pretty soon, just completely be done with.
Yeah.
So to be able to do this and actually,
It's wild,
still come in.
Viper Room, I mean, name the person and they play, like Johnny Cash played there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
it's amazing
Stand in the
history.
same space.
And I gotta tell you, the energy in there is just incredible. But when you
that's what's fun
perform,
about
it's neat. It's just got this great sound, but only that, the energy in there with the people, and you guys playing it just really bounces back.
It's close. It's small.
Yeah, the small
Very
clubs
intimate.
like that, you get hey there, you get the electricity of being able to be like right up front next to the performance. And as performing, you get that direct feedback, whereas bigger places there's that separation.
Sure.
Now, what about when you see a lot of people in the audience? I mean, a lot of artists have different views on it, where people up there with their phones in there, not being in the moment, but let's say capturing the moment for some other time. I know you've got, like Katy Perry commented about how she takes it as more phones is the more applause. But, and you got to just sort of change your way of thinking. So some artists are like, put the damn phone down. But you know what?
I feel that if you think that we're cool enough that you want to capture us on film to preserve forever, then more power to you. You can make the argument that we're living in a society that's increasingly becoming isolated because we're all in our digital devices, but that's part of a larger argument. Like if we're something that's so exciting to you that you're like, I have to capture
exactly, and I want to relive that moment.
Flattering.
Yep. That's awesome.
And just because someone's looking at their phone doesn't necessarily mean they're not listening. So I don't know.
They're still in the moment. They're literally still in the moment, whether it's here or
they're there too. That's the most important thing, is that they're there at a live show, and that's
they're experiencing
really
the music, and they're capturing it for tomorrow.
There definitely is though take your pictures and then put it away and enjoy the show for sure. I don't really think it's worth yelling at people. Do what you want.
Think about it too, at a band at this level, what that does, because they have their phones out too,
Exactly.
because then they post about it to social media, and then hashtagging and everything these days, and then all these other people that would not necessarily know who you are right now at this moment, then now they know who you are, and it's just like until you're at a level where you no longer need that, which Katy Perry obviously doesn't. Maybe that's why she feels that way. But for us, it's useful.
It's amazing. It's great. We're excited about the energy you guys are going to bring out here tonight.
Yeah, that's one of the things we all run our own social media too.
She's
So
very
we like to
connected with the
interact
fans,
back and forth. I've noticed that with a lot of artists, regardless of their level, they either don't like doing it or they have someone else do it for them. I think that defeats the whole purpose. So
Just get your direct
film
feedback.
us all the time, and feel free to hashtag us, and we'll interact with you.
And get on social media. We got to let everybody know where to reach you guys out on social media. And I mean, last year, anything you'd like to share with the audience and your fans?
You can find us on Facebook at Official Vattica. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Vattica. Each of us has personal accounts too. You can track those down. What else?
We'll list everything too.
Go check out our music video for Run Baby, and look out for the film version coming out in about a month or so. We've got like fight scenes and choreography.
Very exciting.
I'm in a pool.
Very exciting.
It's pretty awesome.
And tell everybody to
with no
stay
shirt.
tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for what's ahead for you guys. Well, congratulations
soon.
on the signing, and see you out on the
Thank
road.
you.